Uh, this is like year 2030, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember what year it is, but hold on. Year 2026. I beat Minnesota. Uh, I changed the rules because you can do it every year. So I changed the rules so now I mix it up with different positions. I added a new team, Alabama. So we're going to get started. I actually also put it on rookie. I like to win in 2K. So, I mean, I meant it. So let's get started. This, as you can see, a lot of players have retired. So some of these players I've actually drafted. But I still got, yeah, Al Horford, Derek White, yeah, I still got some of them. I don't have Derek White because he retired. I mean, Al Horford because he retired. I got Jackson Hayes. He was good at Wisconsin. So here we go for game one in the second round.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A terrific evening look at Old Town there. The historic city of Boston is our backdrop tonight. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game one of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Today's NBA is truly a skill game, 1 through 5. One team executive said there is a high threshold on big men right now. The big has to do it all.
I promoted him through my players.
Must have a diverse skill set. Ball handling, shooting, all of it. Guys, these days, size and
he can make a lot of shots. Even though I got it on rookie, he can still make a lot of shots.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. To take a look at the Nets. They come into this series, Greg, with a lot of momentum after a sweep in round one.
As I look at Boston, did really good.
About themselves, but as you've seen, Kevin,
Colin
things can change in a hurry.
He's a former Florida Gators. In real life, Florida Gators.
In front of them. In round one, momentum only goes so far. This is a fresh start, and they're going to have to battle even harder to get through this series.
I got the minutes on, not that
Here
far.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Washington out there with Robinson.
2 minutes,
then it's
I don't like playing.
And it's Garrett in a shooting guard. And for Boston, in the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Brown out there with Junior. And it's Shea in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Junior. And that one drops.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Up and in on the layup. Booker's got his second basket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now, here's Junior. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. It's good.
Wide
he makes his first.
Aggressively looking for his shot now. Preparing before the pass arrives.
Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Outside Thomas. And there's the drive. Good. A nice assist
I'm
from
controlling
Booker.
my play, but the computer don't know how to control it.
All the way around.
I like to use my player.
Now here's Junior. Defended by Booker. Junior with it. And that one, good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
This is it to Garrett. This one for three.
Good.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Jackson. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Pokusevski in at the small forward. So it's the Celtics now. After the basket by Brooklyn.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I have a lot of badness from my players. So he can do a lot of stuff.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Pass to Jackson.
Oh my gosh, the computer can't play no freaking defense.
The right side.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded closer. Pass to Ryan Foreman. He kicks it to Junior. Pocket 6. And he banks in the layup. Junior's got 9.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
There's the drive. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Hayes.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Orte. Over Tatum. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely.
I think he's going to miss. Yeah.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at the Celtics, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
There's been a ton of it.
5 as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Junior's out there with Brown, and it's Jay in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here's Junior. 11 points in the game. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
My inside.
Get inside.
People suck.
Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Celtics passing it around. Count it.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside Thomas. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
So both teams changing it up here. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Garrett with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him.
I think it's yeah.
Now, Booker. Dishes to Garrett. For the lead. That one goes in. Garrett's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets out in front, up 2. And time to step aside quickly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Setting the floor for the Nets. Booker out there with Thomas. And there's Jackson. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Pokusevski in at the 3 spot. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Here's Booker.
Oh my gosh. The inside, people.
Big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Hands it from downtown.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Passes it to Pokusevski.
Oh my God, the inside. Come on, people.
We're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And he shows us
my guy's trying to do everything.
Breakaway rim was intended for.
He almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long.
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Booker outside. Here's Thomas as to Washington. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got money.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 3. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 1. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Junior. Williams trying to from downtown.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Junior. And
Let's
that's an
go.
intentional foul. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're in front by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The inbound, good, and Smart gets the assist. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .26 seconds left in the game. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Booker with a deep 3. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
It's tipped. Outside Thomas. From deep. And that falls.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals.
That's all the time we have today. I hope you enjoyed this new 2K video. I'll see you next time.